Good morning, my loves. Here is your morning practice to get you ready for the beautiful day ahead. We'll begin seated. Now you can be cross-legged, or if it feels more comfortable, have a little cushion so that you can elevate your pelvis and sit up nice and tall. So beginning here, just resting our hands, palms down, wrists dangling on our knees. And closing our eyes here, let's take a few deep breaths in and out. Just beginning with a few deep breaths from our nose, and we'll feel our abdomen, our ribs, and our chest expand. Now with every breath in and out, let's see if we can start to really be mindful of where our breath lands in our body. And if as you begin to breathe, you start to notice that your body is looking for some certain movements. Maybe you want to roll your shoulders a little bit. Maybe you just need a big, long stretch and a nice big yawn. Go ahead and do that, but then come back to the breath. Inhaling abdomen, ribs, chest. Exhaling chest, ribs, abdomen. And let's do that about 3 more times. Seeing if we can soften the muscles of our jaw, softening the muscles of our shoulders, softening the muscles of our hips. Taking one more deep, full, expansive breath in, and let's hold it at the top. And then exhaling a big sigh. Slowly opening our eyes. And let's start with a shoulder roll. Big shoulder rolls here, sliding shoulder blades up towards our ears, back and down. And breathing with this, we inhale to lift shoulders, and then exhaling to slide shoulders down. And again, let out any sounds that your body needs to make at this time in the morning. Let's go in the other direction now, just a few times, loosening up any stickiness from the night before. Sometimes when our body is at rest and it stays in one movement, it starts to feel a little bit sticky. So just loosening up wherever we can. Coming back to center and just shaking out our shoulders here. Let's sweep our arms up to the sky, full in breath. And then exhaling, bringing hands to our heart center. Repeating this 2 more times. Big sweep, nice and wide, reaching in all directions. And then exhaling, hands meeting at heart. 1 more time, inhaling, reach the sky. And at the top, let's link our fingers together and press palms to the ceiling, maybe lifting our sternum towards the sky. Inhaling. And now I'll mirror you here. As we exhale, let's release our right hand to the floor, left arm to the sky. A nice big side stretch, opening up through our left side body, inhaling. Exhaling, softening our left shoulder, reaching right arm up. Let's link our fingers together again, pressing to the sky, inhaling. And then as we exhale, left arm coming down, right arm reaching to the sky, touching the ceiling, finding a little bit more space, and again, using our breath to open up our ribs. Exhaling, soften. Reaching left arm up, linking fingers together, breath in. And then as we exhale, let's press our palms very wide, like we're trying to press the walls beside us out of the way. And then softening here. A few little shoulder rolls in between each movement, just to loosen up anything once again. Let's come into a cat and cow from the seated position. Inhaling with our hands on our knees, let's lift our sternum to the sky, opening up our chest. And then as we exhale, rounding our spine into cat stretch, ribs towards hips, we lean back just a little bit, hollowing out our chest. And then inhaling, lifting sternum. Exhaling, round. 2 more times, just rocking on our pelvis, forward and back. And then coming back to center with a breath in, let's walk our hands behind us, lean back just a little bit, releasing our feet from our cross-legged position. Knees nice and wide here, just rocking our knees over side to side. A little windshield wiper to wake up and bring some mobility into our hips. Inhaling and exhaling, and if it feels good, close your eyes. If you want to lift chest, go right ahead and do so. And if there's one particular side that feels really good that you just want to linger for a moment, stay there. And then do the same thing on the other side. One more time here, either side. And then from here, let's bring our feet together. Bringing toes to one side, coming onto all fours, moving our cushion out of the way. And then from all fours, pressing back into our heels, and let's start to lift ourselves up into a forward fold position. And hanging ourselves upside down for a moment, let's shake our head out, no, and then yes, checking that our knees are bent very, very deeply here. From forward fold, let's take our hands to shins and lifting our spine up halfway into monkey pose. Long neutral spine, thinking of pressing our tailbone back and then inhaling, reaching our crown forward. As we exhale, folding ourselves in half once again. A deep knee bend so torso rests on thighs. And then inhaling, hands to shins, lengthening once again, feeling the length from tailbone all the way to crown. Exhaling, fold. One more time here. Big breath in, feeling our abdomen expand, reaching crown forward. And this time as we exhale, let's bend our knees and take a seat into chair. Hands resting on thighs, just checking knees directly over ankles, making sure not to pass our toes here as we press our butt back. Now, hands can rest on thighs, or if we're feeling very ambitious this morning, taking hands to heart center. Weight in our heels. On our in-breath, reaching up to the sky. And then exhaling, taking a seat into chair once again. Flowing through this a few times, just waking up our legs, getting them ready for everything that we're going to be doing today. One more deep breath in, touching the sky. Standing nice and tall, bringing hands to our heart. Let's come into our sun salutations. So I'll turn to face this side. We're coming to the top of our mat. Inhaling, reaching up to the sky. Now at the top, let's link our thumbs together and reach sternum to the sky, pressing our arms back, a big open breath. As we exhale, bending knees, hinging from hips, swan diving into a fold. On our next breath, hands to shins, long neutral spine, reaching crown forward. And then exhaling, bending our knees, hands to the ground. Let's step back to a long plank pose. Feet hip distance, shoulders directly over our wrists, and lowering knees to the ground. Inhaling. As we exhale now, let's press back into child's pose. Hips to heels, dropping chest. Inhaling, like cat stretch from earlier. Let's round our spine, gliding forward into plank. Shoulders over wrists, and then exhaling back. Let's repeat that 2 more times. Inhaling like an ocean wave, feeling wide across our back, and exhaling back, just allowing ourselves to settle. One more time, in breath. This time, turning our elbows in, we're pointing our elbows to the back of the room, shifting forward just a little bit more, and then gliding all the way to the ground. Fingertips come forward, roll shoulders back, and just lifting our sternum away from the ground, keeping abdominals engaged, our feet pressed into the earth. One more deep breath. And then exhale, let's drop chest, press hands up and back into child's pose. From here, looking forward, we're stepping our right leg through for a lunge. Help it out if needed, so knee is directly over ankle. Dropping into our hips, lifting chest. Inhaling, sweeping our arms to the sky. Big breath. Exhale, big wide sweep. Let's do that 2 more times. In breath. And exhale. One more time. And now from here, place both hands on the ground. Left hand by right foot, right hand to the sky, twist. Big breath. Now to take this twist a little bit further, if we're there this morning, top hand wraps around back, press top shoulder back and breathe. Exhaling, hands to floor, press back, child's pose. Sinking down, full breath in and out. Beginning now to glide forward, kneeling plank. This time, let's go into crocodile, shifting forward, elbows bend, pressing up, and back to child's pose. 2 more just like that. We're getting a little bit of strength building this morning as we turn our elbows in, add the crocodile bend, press up, and back. 1 more time, in breath. Exhale, all the way down. No hands here, slide shoulders back, big open chest, wide across our collarbones. And back to child's pose. Eye gaze forward, left leg stepping through again, helping it out if we need to. Knee over ankle, sinking into our hips, and circle sweeping in breath. So now start to think of bringing in all of this life force energy to help you get through your day. 1 more breath in, and exhale, sweeping arms wide. Right hand down, left hand to the sky, twist. Engaging inner thighs, lengthen spine a little bit more, touch the ceiling, and then top arm wraps around low back. Big in-breath. Exhaling here, unravel, pressing back, child's pose. And now this time from child's pose, let's tuck our toes, spread knuckles very wide, keeping keeping hands pressed down, toes tucked under, inhaling, and as we exhale, let's start to lift our butt into downward facing dog. Gently stretching out the backs of our legs, let's start to walk out our heels, press one down and then the other. Alternating sides, in and out with our breath. And then looking forward towards our hands, let's start to walk our feet towards hands. Coming into our fold here. Shaking our head out no and yes. Inhaling, halfway up, monkey pose, long neutral spine, big breath. And then exhaling, take a seat into chair, circle sweeping up. All right, my loves, we've got 5 moves to get us ready for our day. Touch the sky here, and as we exhale, bend hips, bend knees, release hands, and inhale, sweep up. Again, exhale, a big sigh. Let's do 3 more just like that at our own pace. Last one right here, exhale, big sigh. And that is it. I hope you are feeling amazing. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.